Welcome back to Mavs Insider, where we dive deep into everything Dallas Mavericks, the news, the moves, and the moments that matter most to MFFLs around the world. And today, we're reacting to a topic that sent shockwaves through the fan base. General Manager Nico Harrison has made headlines once again, not just for the blockbuster trade that sent Luka Dončić to the Lakers, but for who he didn't consult before pulling the trigger. That's right, no conversation. With Dirk Nowitzki, no call to Mark Cuban, just action. Let's break it down. In a recent interview, Nico Harrison confirmed what many had already suspected. He made the decision to trade Luka Dončić without input from two of the most iconic figures in franchise history, Dirk and Cuban. His reasoning? You can't look for advice from people who aren't in the building, because they're not going to understand what the team is going through day in and day out. Now, those are bold words, and they've struck a nerve with many fans. After all, Luka was the face of the franchise, a five-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA selection, and arguably the most gifted offensive player to ever wear a Mavs jersey. The idea that such a massive move happened in isolation, with no conversation with Dirk or Cuban, feels, to many, like a slap in the face to the franchise's legacy. Let's be honest, the backlash has been real. Harrison knows it too. He said plainly, "Every single Mavericks fan in the world hates me right now, and yet he stands by the decision." He made it clear he has zero regrets. From his perspective, this wasn't just about the now. It was about the future of the Dallas Mavericks, about building a roster that can compete at a championship level for years to come. Whether fans agree or not, Harrison isn't backing down. So, let's break down what the Mavericks actually got in return. Anthony Davis and Max Christie. Now, on paper, it's easy to say Luka is the better player. He's younger. He's a generational talent. But trades aren't just about talent. They're about fit. They're about long-term vision. And they're about culture. Anthony Davis brings size, defense, rebounding, shot blocking, and playoff experience. He fills a gap the Mavericks have had for years, a dominant interior presence who can anchor both ends of the floor. Max Christie adds young depth on the wing. And don't forget, this move also gives Dallas financial flexibility moving forward. Is it risky? Of course it is. But that's what bold leadership looks like. And like Harrison said, some of the best decisions a GM can make are deeply unpopular at first. Right now, Dallas is fighting to make the playoffs. 2 play-in wins are needed to earn a spot in the bracket. Meanwhile, Luka and the Lakers are sitting pretty as the 3rd seed in the West. But let's be clear, seeding doesn't equal success. We've seen high seeds fall apart in the postseason year after year. What matters is momentum, health, chemistry, and a roster that believes in itself. When the lights are the brightest, Anthony Davis is rounding into form. Kyrie is locked in. The younger guys are stepping up, and this team, despite adversity, is still swinging. That's something you can't ignore. Harrison's mindset is clear. Some of the trades I make will be unpopular, but they're about the bigger picture. He believes in this group. He believes that once the team starts winning again, the fans will come back, the energy will shift, and people will understand the vision. And honestly, that confidence matters. This isn't someone who's panicking. This is a GM who's owning his decisions and betting on the future of the franchise. So here's where we land, Mavs fans. Was it a shock to see Luka traded? Absolutely. Do we miss his magic? Of course. But is the season over? Not even close. This team still has a shot. The play-in is the proving ground. And if the Mavs can pull off 2 wins, all the noise around this trade will start to fade, because winning silences everything. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Harrison not consulting Dirk or Cuban? Was the trade the right call long-term? Do you believe Anthony Davis and Kyrie can lead us forward? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear from real MFFLs. And if you're riding with the Mavs through it all, hit that like button, subscribe to Mavs Insider, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We're just getting started.